There are rumors of the Obamas divorcing, that is Barack and Michelle Obama. Now, these rumors first started floating up over the last 6 months, and they put them down 3 weeks ago saying there is no divorce, we're lovey-dovey, we're online together. And then just recently, today, between today and yesterday, they came back up again that they're splitting their property. It is a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if these sources are good or not, but this is coming from the kinds of people that report on all the Hollywood stuff. We're going to get to that at the very end. First, let me get to Kamala Harris news. Welcome to the Doug TenNapel channel, as we're purely focusing on has-been loser Democrats. So here's Kamala Harris, this year's biggest losing Democrats, perhaps in Democrats' history. She will go down in fame as the person who got the Democrats' biggest enemy, Donald Trump, elected. Hitler, the totalitarian himself. We're going to always give credit to Kamala Harris, so thank you. You're living, that's what her star on the Walk of Fame needs to say. She got Trump elected and accidentally ended up saving America forever. Now here's the USA Today article on Kamala Harris. Signs with Hollywood talent agency CAA. That's the Creative Artists Agency, a pretty big classic one. Joining winners Joe Biden and Barack Obama. You know, I'm waiting for Joe Biden to have his own sitcom. And in fact, Barack Obama, wouldn't that be a great sitcom? To have Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Kamala Harris like in an apartment trying to make ends meet, like Three's Company. I think it'd be great. And then Tim Waltz comes in the door. Hey guys, I made a casserole. Former Vice President Kamala Harris has signed with one of Hollywood's top agencies because she is a top-tier comedic talent, I would think. The Creative Artists Agency deal will open speaking, the publishing. Oh, that's for speaking and publishing opportunities for the 2024 Democratic presidential nominee, according to a Wednesday Instagram announcement post by the firm. Harris joins a slate of executive branch alumni, losers, to sign on with the LA-based agency, which also represents former President Joe Biden. Where's my ice cream? As well as former President Barack Obama. Now, let me tell all you Hollywood people how it's done. There are people on the other side that say, and former Lady Michelle Obama, America's happiest, most joyous, ebullient First Lady Michelle Obama. Quote, CAA will work closely with Harris on her post-White House initiatives. One of her initiatives is to become an alcoholic, creating strategic opportunities that expand her platform in support of the issues she has championed, like DEI, like puberty blockers for kids, championed throughout her decades-long career in public service, the agency wrote. The announcement comes after Harris's term in the Biden administration concluded last month. That's one way of putting it. Her term, it just merely concluded last month. That's all. She got Trump mopped the kitchen floor with her face like a dirty mop. Concluded last month with her election opponent, now President Donald Trump, Emperor, King Donald Trump, the Emperor, was sworn back into office for his second of 3 terms coming up, maybe 4 terms. Okay, let's do, here's the Biden talent deal also announced this month. This is for those of you who missed the biggest announcement, is that Biden was already signed on to CAA. Can you imagine paying to have Biden come and speak at your event? Earl, what's he gonna do, speak at the Mensa meeting? I'd love to see him go and do like some kind of a big public debate at a big speaking event. Maybe he should host the Oscars. It would turn into like a 12-hour show instead of an 8-hour show. Earlier this month, CAA announced Biden signed with the agency that previously represented him between 2017 and 2020. What did he do for him between 17 and 20? Quote, President Biden is one of America's most respected This is the article on USA Today. He's the most respected and influential voices. He's maybe influential in Ukraine and China in national and global affairs. CCA co-chairman Richard Lovett said on February 3rd, Instagram post, quote, his lifelong commitment to public service is one of unity. Remember when you said the MAGA Republicans and they're insurrectionists and supremacists, that unifying figure. Optimism, dignity, and possibility. And possibility, what can possibly happen with Joe Biden? We are profoundly honored to partner with him again. Oh, he wrote a book. He wrote his memoir in 2017, his book called Promise Me Dad. A nationwide book tour followed ahead of his, that's when they give him like $20 million. And then nothing happens. Okay, here's the other article. This is the Obama one. Here we go. This is on radaronline.com. Now, I'm going to tell you guys up front, I don't know anything about, I've read Radar Online before. I don't know how viable any of this information is, so don't go spreading everywhere that they're definitely getting a divorce, because they don't reveal their sources in this article, so I'm already skeptical. But if they do end up divorcing, I want to have at least presented this story to you the way that they said it. Here it is, exclusive, divorcing Barack and Michelle Obama, already dividing up $70 million in assets as fallen power couple edge closer to confirming secret split. Now, here's why I don't believe this. I'm going to tell you why. I don't care if you want to believe it. I don't wish ill will on anyone, but if they're dividing up $70 million in assets, do you know how many people have to know about this divorce? Like lawyers, accountants, estate people, their family trust. And it would only take one of those people to actually go to the media and leak this definitively and say, look, I'm working on this. I'm an inside person with the family, and they are getting a divorce. If they were splitting up property, there's one person in their circle out of all these, I would say 50 people who work for them, who would know, who would tell. We don't have that kind of person telling, so $70 million in assets are being split up, and we don't have someone more viable than Radar Online. I don't think so. Let's read this article with askance. Barack and Michelle Obama are quietly carving up their $70 million empire. See, again, how do you quietly carve up a $70 million empire? Edging closer to confessing that their 32-year marriage is kaput. How does this article know that they're edging closer to confess to the public that their marriage is done? You know, you tear that bandage off quick. They'd come right out and go, look, it's done. I don't get it. So this timeline, I'm suspect. I'm sus. This smells bad. RadarOnline.com can reveal, with their sensational split, set to be the first ever post-White House divorce between a former president and first lady, that we have to admit, like Bill and Hillary Clinton, were pretty close. Hard-nosed lawyers and mediators for the former Democrat Party power couple are attempting to come to terms and divvy up their dollars and assets before the estranged spouses come clean with the American people later this year, said sources. That's the only thing they've said, is said sources. This stinks to high hell. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I'll let you guys know if I hear anything actually solid. This is coming off pretty ridiculous. You're going to have a little more meat. If they were splitting it up, we would know. There'd be legal assistants, there'd be executive secretaries would know, and they would definitively be a source. So I'm going to call this one probably fake news. What do you guys think in the comments below? Are the Obamas splitting up? Do you believe this rumor is true? Or do you believe like me and think this article kind of smells bad? I'm Doug in exile.